One of the most controversial deaths of 2020 is the death of the rapper FBG Duck. The rapper, whose legal name is Carlton Weekly, was shot by 4 people who emerged from 2 cars at 16:30 local time, 22:30 BST, on August 4th, 2020, Tuesday, then fled. FBG Duck was 26 years old. The shooting occurred in the Gold Coast area, a luxury and boutique shopping district near the city's downtown.
Well, Rob, Chicago police tell me that these 3 victims were targeted. That 4 men in 2 different vehicles came down Oak Street, stopped right here in the middle, and started firing.
On the day he was killed, Weekly had been traveling through the city, live streaming his whereabouts on social media. He created a trail for his killers to follow, something he had boasted in a 2017 interview on the urban news website Vlad TV that he would never be dumb enough to do. Around 4:30 p.m. Tuesday, as he stood near the entrance of a high-end clothing store, 2 cars pulled up. 2 men got out of each vehicle and started firing a hail of bullets. A woman waiting for Weekly in a parked black Mercedes-Benz was injured, as well as a male who was with them.
Hey, y'all, man, they done shot FBG Duck in the Gold Coast of Chicago, bro. In the Gold Coast of Chicago, bro. Why?
Weekly's relatives said he had gone to the store to purchase a birthday present for his son, one of his 4 children, all under the age of 10. FBG Duck's career was brief but prolific. He released 4 records in the last 5 years, as well as countless solo singles and tracks with his Flyboy Gang rap crew. Duck's debut, Different Personalities, arrived in 2015, followed by its sequel, Different Personalities 2, in 2017. Both records featured appearances from Duck's frequent collaborators Billionaire Black, Ruga, and others. His final 2 releases, Look at Me Too and Big Clout, came out in 2018. Members of the FBG crew such as FBG Dutchie and FBG Young appeared on both LPs. Following the success of his 2018 single Slide, which received a 21 Savage remix, the rapper signed a record deal with Sony and released the Big Clout EP. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm actually happy as hell, he said in a 2018 interview with Vlad TV. I'm proud of myself.
And I heard you know who shot your man.
Regardless of his status in real life, the most important thing in the world in which FBG Duck lived is an image. A rapper who is dipping into the world of luxury doesn't buy his kids' clothes off the sale rack at Macy's. He shops at an exclusive store that sells $200 Versace t-shirts for 5-year-olds. He flashes rolls of $100 bills in his videos and brags about having $100,000 tucked away in his studio. Mayor Lori Lightfoot described Weekly as an individual who fancies himself as a rapper, but is also a member of a gang. What we're seeing is a manifestation of a larger problem, which is that way too many young men, particularly young men of color, have access to guns and are willing to use those guns to settle petty grievances, she said.
Obviously, the investigation of that continues. My understanding is that this was an individual who fancies himself as a rapper, but is also a member of a gang.
In a press conference, Chicago Police Deputy Chief Daniel O'Shea stated that 3 individuals were shot while shopping. It was later revealed that FBG Duck was among those 3. O'Shea relayed that there are multiple active crime scenes and that detectives are in the midst of recovering security footage. Police say the city's murder rate has risen 152% over last year. A 36-year-old man and a 26-year-old woman were also taken to area hospitals, and both were in serious condition, police said. Police say the 4 gunmen fled the scene in 2 vehicles, a black Ford Taurus and a silver Chrysler 300M. Both vehicles fled westbound on Oak Street, and no suspects are in custody.
Friends say it was a Chicago rapper who was gunned down here on one of Chicago's ritziest streets. They say 2 other people were also shot when 4 gunmen, witnesses say, jumped out of cars and fired from just a few feet away.
At a news conference on Oak Street on Friday, FBG Duck's mother, Lashina Weekly, said she is sure her son will get justice. She is correct.
They want justice for my son just as well as anybody else because they feel they're not safe. If this can happen down here, We want answers.
During an interview with Boozy Badass last month, Vlad got him to discuss FBG Duck's August murder, which Boozy said he knew was going to happen. Boozy thinks it was an assassination, not just a random killing, saying, "I think he had a bag on his head. Is going to get sprayed like that. There's a bag involved." Said he was going to be killed. My nephew showed me a thing before, like when he put me on to FBG Duck, and he showed me a song when he was talking about everybody like, "Man, this gonna be hard. Check him out." And bro, we in this fucking studio, I say, that from the Shy, he dissed all them they gonna kill him. Man, I said that shit, bro. When that dude died, that shit struck back across my fucking mind, bro. It had me not even wanting to talk on shit because I feel like I bring bad luck to shit when I say shit. The same nephew walked in and said, "Boozy, bro, you said that." I said, "What?" He said, "Man, they killed that boy from Chicago." And he showed me the phone with him laying down. I said, "Bro, 2 months later."
Which I'm sure happens a lot.
I don't think that happened. I don't think that really happened.
Really?
Nah. Once the job done, I don't think that really happened. I never saw that happen.
Police said Weekly was associated with a faction of the gangster Disciples street gang called Jarrow City, which is based near 62nd Street and Vernon Avenue in West Woodlawn. But on social media, Weekly identified himself as a member of a gangster Disciples faction called STL EBT, which is in the same area and mostly friendly with Jarrow City. There's a high-level threat and an ongoing conflict between those gangster Disciples and the O-Block faction of the Black Disciples that operates in the Parkway Gardens apartments near 63rd Street and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, the alert said. Chicago has seen murder rates skyrocket by 152% in the past 4 weeks, compared to this time last 2019. According to data from Chicago PD, there has also been a gang-ridden city from this month in 2019. This shooting incident just proves that even the most high-end part of the country is not safe from crimes and incidents like this.